You gonna be able to stay awake for your sister's track meet tonight? You're gonna be wiped. It's a good thing you're not running.
Michael comes to Boston College 4 days a week for 2-hour work sessions. And each of those days, Mike brings with him a great sense of enthusiasm, hope, and courage, a willingness to continue exploring, learning more about himself and about the world around him. Michael's diagnosis is one of spastic quadriparesis with cerebral palsy. What this means in lay terms is that Michael is confined to a wheelchair, has no language expressive capacity, and will require long-term personal care on an ongoing basis.
Michael, is that toe okay? Thank you.
It's certainly impossible for any of us to know what it's like to not be able to communicate. Unless we've been there, we can't imagine what it's like to want to say something, to want to communicate something, and not be able to do that. It must be a tremendous sense of hopelessness, of darkness, that you can't communicate a basic need, or a feeling, or a wish.
One day in 1992, Peter Oliveri and I were having lunch, and we were talking about what research project would you work on if we could work on anything at all in the world. We decided it would be a novel form of interacting with a computer where we would think something, the computer would understand our thoughts, the computer would think something, and we would understand what the computer was thinking. No typing, just direct control of the computer. Eagle Eyes works by tracking eye movements. So as Michael moves his eyes around, the mouse pointer moves around the screen. It works through 5 electrodes that we place on the head, one above, one below, to the left and to the right, and a ground. The electrodes track what's known as a corneoretinal potential. On your eyes, the front is positive, the back is negative. When you move your eyes around, an electric field is set up. So these are very small signals, but as Michael moves his eyes around, we can track them on the amplifiers and then sense them on the computer and adjust the mouse pointer accordingly.